Okay, so after investigation, it turns out these two stages are it. They're the rest of the last bit of Lillian's game.
Is the window size correctly in there? Okay. You making sure?
All is correct, as it should be.
All right. Yeah. As far as I know, this is the last of it. If there's anything else, I'll let you guys know. But
well, I mean, there's still the second mode, but we're here for this now.
Well,
okay.
I was expecting a cutscene or something to kind of wrap things up.
Hello and welcome to the first level made for this version of Psycutlery. It's, if you like to call this a level, it's more like a series of test rooms strung together or something.
So calling this a level would be like calling me a frog.
Sure, you could say... Wait, you're not a real frog?
Yeah, news to me.
Lillian is confused as to what she is.
She's having...
She doesn't know.
Existential crisis now.
Alright. Well, this version of Psycutlery.
Alright. Well, only one thing to do.
Power up! Okay. Yeah, I knew what that one was.
No! No!
Take your fire and like it.
Jeff Taylor's having fun. I got robbed! Maybe not needed anymore.
Can you use fire underwater?
Yeah. Oh wait, quick power.
Yeah, I don't know when you picked that one up.
When I wasn't paying attention.
Ah, so the sand was among the first hazards he created, was it?
Any test rooms? It makes sense to test literally everything.
Keep an eye out for eyeballs.
Yeah, I'm going way too fast.
Keep
Have I missed
an eye
anything?
out for eyes.
Yeah, I'm suspicious.
Well.
Right there's gonna be a door.
Well, no, it was,
Alright.
Yeah, whatever. You got the power palette.
Yeah, no, I have...
You don't have to follow the rules.
Right.
You make the decisions now.
Yeah, I am the Turbo Master. No, stop giving me new powers!
So his test rooms were testing a lot of the powers.
Oh, I would think so. There's like 50 of them.
Yeah, there were a lot. It was crazy. There's like 100 stages in this game.
I was just
Oh no, you used it up. You can't get it now.
No. Get me in there. If I fall, I'd be so embarrassed. Alright.
Moving on.
I'm very impressed by this development stage.
The ice has remained melted.
I could say for developer stage, this is actually pretty good. We actually put thought into how it would flow, roughly how getting from room to room area to area would feel. So, yeah, no, a lot of effort into it. Very fancy dev room. Most dev rooms, I always think of like the Final Fantasy VII dev room. Just this void where you can talk to various characters to turn things on and off.
I don't know about that one, but I know the Chrono Trigger one.
Yeah, like they're often just very crude and bare bones. Alright. I feel like I should be able to crawl.
Oh, had those too, did he?
Yeah, probably a little bit of everything. Like that. Oh, yeah, the semi-moving platform, right?
They're not jumping the way they're supposed to.
Yeah, no, that was unusual.
Well,
Sure. Got all the money.
power!
We got top ones, we got side ones. There should be an eyeball here. Made too much progress.
We appear to be in a spooky woods according to the background.
Yeah, I don't know if he use this background at all. Maybe in the first area?
I don't remember it.
Yeah, I don't remember it, yeah. But once again, he likes making art assets. He had 10 years to do it.
Well,
yeah, there definitely is an eyeball on this.
not necessarily.
I'm feeling it. I'm feeling it. I'm going to feel betrayal when I find the third eye.
Maybe if you were using the appropriate power-ups, it'd be easier to find.
Could happen. I actually could save points in if that's area 2. Yeah. Alright. Yeah, so the third eye's gonna be that way, upwards.
No, that's how you get that way. No, other way, other way.
One second. Okay.
Could have been locked.
Oh, I'm testing.
No, this is clearly the way.
Okay, oh, that was the second eye. You were right.
Yay! How unusual! What an unusual feeling I'm feeling. Is this what it feels like to be correct?
Yes.
I don't like it. I'm not doing it again.
Yeah, no, it's a bit gross, actually. That's my job.
Rocket launcher!
Remind me to never admit my mistakes again. It hurts my street cred.
Alright, one more eye to find.
Oh! Shadow area. Yep, makes sense to test that. Okay, and you even got the liquid floating goo.
Yep.
Yeah.
No!
Our Mario Galaxy water is doing fine.
Power up!
Fine.
Jump powers!
There it is.
Oh, well.
Yep, it's a giant vertical section.
Oh, we gotta test how much up and down we got, right?
Yeah, always.
Wouldn't want to run out of up and down in the middle of a stage. You're gonna need the healing powers now.
Yeah, no, we got a pretty good test of a fair amount of powers. By no means all of them, but a lot of them.
I dig with electricity!
Doesn't everybody? It's like a secret technique. Not too many people know about that.
Mining done via lightning bolt.
Alright. Vertical section. Another checkpoint. I mean, it's a decent sized gauge, but not that big again. This many checkpoints.
Grab the things.
Background detail.
Ah, okay.
Get a bird in there.
Felt like it was a thing, but it wasn't. Never mind, it's up there.
Unlikely. Feels like progress.
Oh,
okay,
yep.
no.
Alright, 3 for 3!
I get nervous when I get a certain amount of distance on a side route. Going, is it really a side route?
It could be.
Yeah.
Wow!
Now we just fly through.
Add in a silver. Oh, hey, a dark hole section. Oh yeah, you can ride that jump.
Alright.
Now I guess we have to test dark holes. He actually didn't get that many segments. He was kind of underutilized.
I think that's like 4 or 5 appearances in there.
Yeah. And there wasn't ever really any iteration on his abilities or anything.
No, it just was.
It came in handy sometimes, don't get me wrong.
Well, when he served it was kind
Could
of...
have had more.
Yeah, no, he's just more of a breather mechanic. And,
Oh no, a teleporter! How terrifying! And so on. Goodbye forever, except not really, etc. Okay.
that was very
They seem to have
motivating.
captured the essence of his character.
Yeah, super amazing. I was enthralled. I really felt the drama of that performance. Oscar! Oscar!
Alright, well. But Captain Tynes wasn't there. What kind of art do you think we're gonna get? Backwards test level.
Definitely. We could get, no jumping, okay. Another previous, previous jump, logo maybe?
They're probably gonna take the spork away, too.
That would, definitely be interesting. Okay. Up there. I'm moving too fast for my own good.
I like this track, possibly the most.
Yeah, but it's a fun track.
This track. It's good.
Yeah, I mean, a lot of the tracks are fine. I don't know that any of them I would be sitting there listening to over and over again.
I'm still buying your soundtrack.
No, definitely. It's worth supporting. I'm not there to, but it's something I was talking with Hadriex about earlier there, that, video games have a way of having amazing soundtracks. This one's...
Throw this fork up.
Oh, what?
Go back.
Oh.
Throw up. A little more to the right. There it is.
Okay.
Anyway, go on.
Cause yeah, no, a lot of NES and SNES games, especially, the
Very
PS1 games.
strong melodies.
We were just given so many amazing tracks. Yeah, no, like I said, I don't know what about video games and having these amazing tracks compared to like anything else. Like,
There's a lot of video games with terrible tracks, let me tell you.
Yeah, but
we remember the good ones.
I just can't name too many movies where you just have this like super amazing scores.
The one with Danny Elfman, where he did the
Danny Elfman is consistently good. But it's just more of a rare thing. And then you get to like musicians and stuff, and it's like it's amazing.
Swim?
No.
Okay.
There's not too many musicians I can listen to where I like. If I like,
there's a lot of one-hit wonders, or just a few good ones.
Yeah.
There's a few musicians who do tons of good work, though, like Zune.
Yeah.
Oh man.
Video game again.
Oh, sorry. That's true.
Yeah. No.
Fortunately, I mostly listen to video game and anime music, so...
Yeah, no, I mean...
Animes have a lot of good
I like
music.
Evanescence, I like Linkin Park,
Anime. All the anime music. Haha!
Yeah, animes have, decent OTs,
One
but...
Punch Man! That opening.
But it's rare when, an anime has, like, a whole bunch of banger songs. Like, I'll say that the Naruto track is pretty good.
It's Infinite Tornado. Golden Spork.
Yeah, no, but anime is more hit and miss. Like a lot, like the One Piece first opening's great. The rest of the openings are.
They have some good ones.
They have some good ones here and there.
What? Who is that? Is that?
That's the Void. That's her original concept art.
Wow. I mean, her hair is kind of amazing, but this was definitely a design that was improved with time. But the hair is amazing. Here's a concept scribble of a certain villain. It's kind of neat in a weird, silly way, but since I wanted the villain to be kind of terrifying, it changed a bit in the end. Because heaven forbid I have something silly looking in my floating eyeball sport game, right?
Definitely.
That, and I didn't have this drawing handy when making the sprite, and I didn't feel like looking for it, so... I do like that hair spiral.
Yeah.
That's...
The silhouette on her works. Her silhouette form?
Yeah.
That works. But once again, Helsing. Like, the silhouetting can look really good
Yeah.
In the right hand.
They've even got one of her with the unicorn.
Yeah.
So clearly that was intended from the very beginning.
Yeah.
Unicorn was one of the early parts of the story, huh?
I would take that.
Oh.
Everything.
What? Thank you again. But we haven't completed everything.
Yep, and there's the art gallery piece.
Because there's one stage left.
Yep.
Alright, into Spookville.
Yeah, it's a good question why they didn't use that other computer in the hub there. That other character they designed. Like, you could put that NPC anywhere.
I can't believe they never gave you an area with 4, I feel like I'm in Mario 3 suddenly. They never had a boss or anything where you had 4 extra hit points.
Nope.
They never gave you the max health bar. What do you mean scrapped? We dealt with this during the game.
Yeah.
This weren't no scrapped.
Take that. And that. Chain reaction with these guys.
Oh.
That's a cool mechanic. Actually, having a stage built around that just shunts you around, that could have been cool.
Whoa.
Whoa. What?
That was a cutscene.
Okay. Yeah, trying to communicate the horror of the source of stuff. Okay.
Suddenly putting you at 1 health is,
Troll stage!
Oh, I see how it is.
Troll stage! I like it.
We understand now.
Yeah, he attempted
The stage itself was malicious.
Yeah.
Malignant.
He was briefly considering a Kaido version.
Oh, you gotta be kidding. Nope, it's kidding.
Yeah. Well, you were right. Boss?
Yep, I know, but not healing. You're still at 1.
Oh.
Ow.
Okay, yeah, just a concept. I like some of that. That would have been fun as a stage. I wouldn't.
It would have been a gold stage. It would have been a gold spork stage.
Well, interesting.
Yeah, that was short.
I didn't know what else to expect, and as far as I know, we have everything.
We have done it all.
Yep.
Nothing left.
I'm going into outer space by myself now. Can't stop me. Can't stop me.
But the roof can.
Darn it. Well, I guess we'll jump moves, or do you want to just end early?
Yes. I kind of like. I don't know. I kind of like wrapping it up as this is the finale. But man, was it unexpectedly short. Do you think of anything in the game we haven't done?
No, it's very straightforward. We've seen the credits, we got all the gold sporks without ending twice, we talked to everybody.
We got everything.
We got everything, there's literally no more collectibles, so
So I guess next time we'll be doing the second game. New Game Plus, with our all-devouring Eat Man 98. Wait,
okay.
No, was 98 the good one, or 97?
I think 98.
98? Yeah, that was the good anime. Yeah.
I got to hang out in Mission Control for a few minutes, since we're at the end.
Why not?
Yeah. So we can just poke at the bestiary.
Welcome to Mission Control. What are your names?
Alright. So, get this.
We can try info.
Yeah.
So we know that the first enemy is a nut.
A berry. Very bad.
Oh, sorry.
And then the berry beard.
You're right. The aged berry pads have grown as moldy, as wretched as their evil hearts, caking themselves in a gruesome layer of armor. Yes, the facial hair is in fact mold. Ew.
Good to know. And now they're immortal.
As if the evil deeds wrought by the rest of the Berry Bad family weren't enough, now these shiny variants have sunk to a new low, stealing sunglasses. They are resistant to cutlery attacks. Find other ways to make them pay for their sins.
I didn't even notice they were sunglasses. That
You
explains.
take turns. Also, you defeated 999.
Wow.
Exactly.
999.
That's kind of shocking.
Yeah, so no wonder the boss had shades on him. He got from these. Okay.
Okay.
Yeah, and here's the top. I think we get him.
You
Very
defeated
bad.
4 of him.
That has. They kept reappearing. I couldn't help it. A berry bad that has evolved past the very peak of transcendence, like the second form of Ultra Berry Boss DX, which cannot be shown here. But the entire base would surely collapse under the weight of an unbridled magnificence or something.
Once thought to be merely strange monsters, these artificial beings secretly guard the giant fork-like, spoon-like things. Actually, they're just random contraptions hidden about by Master Tines for training purposes. Okay, here's the mess.
Yep, these bugs are very sharp and pointy. You could not stomp on them, but then again, you really shouldn't stomp on any monster. What game have you been playing?
It's funny, the pin beetles never got an advanced form.
Nope.
Ever.
A lot of them didn't. These guys didn't really have advanced forms either.
Once it sees you, it won't stop pursuing you. Annoying indeed. But perhaps, maybe, it just wants to give you a friendly hug. A friendly hug of death! Sure, but hey, a friendly hug is a friendly hug.
Being a rabbit, it jumps pretty high. If you look at a rabbit, call that a rabbit, like, are its ears also its legs? How does that even work? Just makes me think of the song. Do your ears hang low?
Four monsters joined together to form this quadruple-decker totem of terror. Because actually many monsters in one, it will never go down with just one attack, no matter how strong. According to Nelil, it's as tasty as it looks. Well, she would know.
Yep. You can hurt it, but it can't hurt you. It's the one thing weaker than the berry bad, and the only one thing more evil. Maybe, probably. Look at it, bouncing around, judging everybody and everything. Who knows what sort of nefarious deeds it might be planning.
As the monsters bred, you only killed 70 of them?
Yeah, apparently.
They were everywhere.
They're really difficult to kill, though.
As the monsters bred in the crust of the planets, the crust soon took life of its own. Born from the Earth, Crashteroids began launching themselves into space with the intent of crushing all. They're tough and heavily armored, so pull out your biggest attacks.
Definitely. Ah, a baby Crashteroid, how cute. And like their adult counterparts, they can also be picked up and rolled around like ordinary boulders. It's a shame they don't stay this size forever. And these stupid things have killed me so many times.
It's a slime with an eyeball that drives around in a fishbowl thing on wheels. Yep, it kind of speaks for itself.
Yeah, it's a baby Dalek. I know what it is. Yeah, having attacked many ships and submarines, it's outdid itself with the metallic parts that it had chewed off. Other than that, it's fish. It swims and stuff. Neat.
Jelly Ringer. These bell-headed jellyfish monsters swim about erratically, completely unaware that A, the sound of the bell doesn't exactly travel so well underwater, and B, their tendrils are too soft to actually get any sound out of the bell to begin with. Oh well, points for trying.
An experiment created to produce an endless source of ink, gone horribly, horribly right. Its ink attacks may never run out, but thankfully they are easily nullified by any of your own attacks. Also, it only fires its ink when swimming downwards. Not too scary, eh?
Stigmatism is either the best or worst pun ever, depending on who you ask, and these one-eyed bees pursue you relentlessly, so deal with them quickly.
But that implies that they have poor eyesight.
Ow.
Stigmatism?
Yeah, astigmatism.
Yep. It's got like, one eye, yeah, but... okay. They seem to follow me very good.
Wallaburn!
Perhaps they have a good sense of smell. Monster experts continue to dispute what the thing actually is. It doesn't feel like it doesn't belong in this game. It's weird. It's some kind of a marsupial or a snake rat thing. Whatever it is, watch out for that fire breath.
Scuba! Weapons created by the Grim Divers to aid in their space piracy. Only they would convert priceless antique scuba helmets into explosives. If you can catch them before they die, maybe they can be returned to the local museum where they belong.
So much for that, though. You read off the 142 artifacts.
Fit in with the Grim Divers, actually.
Huh. Yeah. No. I've always looked at the mesh and thought scuba divers. The Grim Divers were once the most feared space pirates in all the galaxy. Nowadays they're mostly known for one odd quirk. Whenever they turn around, they switch which hand holds the ray gun. Perhaps to help improve hand-eye coordination? Either way, the reflecting lenses are nothing to be scoffed at. And you get the joke, right?
Yeah, because in a game like Super Metroid, they actually didn't reverse the sprite. But everybody else just does.
Yeah, just the laziness.
Flip the sprite around.
Flip the sprite, yeah.
Good enough.
Yeah.
This thing always looked like a Metroid monster to me.
Yeah.
Spine Swoop! Monster experts have yet to reach a consensus regarding this bizarre thing. Beyond it flies. After a well-respected and acclaimed researcher attributed its head motions to interpreting all sound as heavy metal music, everyone just gave up.
That does sound like a research paper somebody would put out somewhere. It's like, what's going on here?
There's a metalhead, you know? Here's the beat of the universe, or
Lightning
something.
Rodney, the beat of the universe. Once again, Bill and Ted territory. Once somebody had a terrible, awful, and truly unholy proposal. Convert a trash can into a skyscraper. Are you talking about the Eiffel Tower? Clearly the heavens are too, please. Give it. That's a joke. Like, there's descriptions about the Eiffel Tower looking like trash from like 1930s.
Oh yeah, no. When they built the Eiffel Tower, the French hated it.
Yeah.
There were so many scathing things by French people about how terrible it looked, and it's like, you know, they grew up. The next generation grew up with it. Was just like, no, this is part of the sea, part of Paris.
Yeah. Now it's beloved. So.
But yeah, back in its day, well, it was for like a scientific experiment or something that they built it.
You would know. I don't. I've been there.
Yeah, you've been there. I haven't. How do I know more? No, I'm not. I won't swear to the accuracy of my knowledge, but I think they were doing a test with falling objects or something.
Oh, like the Leaning Tower of Pisa, like now in the Eiffel Tower.
Well, the Leaning Tower wasn't originally leaning. That's a whole different story.
It was fine until it got drunk, but that was they did a science experiment there. To test gravity.
Yeah, I think the Eiffel Tower, they were testing something relating to falling objects.
Okay.
Because you can't build tall buildings in Paris, because it's like all built over like mines and stuff, and they don't really know where it's safe to build they just can't build skyscrapers there. So it's like the tallest building there is the Eiffel Tower, and nothing else is ever gonna eclipse it, the local area, because, well...
Well, you find out the hard way. Clearly the heavens aren't too pleased, given their repeated attempt to smite the abominations with lightning, even though it has a lightning rod. Help them out with some heavy attacks.
Celesquid! It is so much fun playing catch with those stars it shoots. Even when it drops one, it gets so much joy out of the injuries it causes to the unlucky enough to be in its path. What a positive thinker! And also the stars are made of mucus.
Yep.
You're going to say the same thing.
You knew.
Yeah.
Dreaded Knights of Darkness, bent on the one truly diabolical goal. The wrong goal, to be precise. They seek to kick the sports ball into the goal of the south end of the field, when it really belongs to the north goal. Throw the sports ball back at them so they may never win the sports ball game.
Spike Tube! Robotic transport crates, originally designed to contain, move, and guard their own cargo with their thick armor and deadly spikes. Then they became overly possessive of said cargo, went berserk, etc. Standard machine gun rogue procedure and so on. Happens all the time.
Yep, can't help that.
Have you ever thought of not putting AI into everything? Just maybe?
No. We've seen all the movies. It has to happen. Every movie has to happen.
I mean, next thing you know, those spike tubes are going to put all the artists out of their jobs.
Definitely. Evil rock monsters who so desperately want to be garden gnomes for some reason. Sad part, so many actual gnome statues you see in gardens tend to be creepier than these guys. Okay, can't disagree. Gnome statues can get a bit...
Here we go. You've defeated 4 of her.
Yep.
An alien of unknown origins who strives to be the best villain she can be. 2 mixed results. Supposedly eats anything and everything. Her hobbies include mad science and the study of law. For when she takes over the world, naturally. Good luck with that, kiddo.
Yep, and her clones, her weak clones. A product of one of Naleel's mad science experiments, which involved her yelling the following at a bunch of shape-shifting shadow monsters she rounded up. The world needs more of me, so get to work. Now they wish to overthrow their master to prove that they are the real Naleel or something. Okay, sure. Yeah, Okay.
Shinambi!
This enemy probably killed me the most.
Well, they don't have the stats of how many times each enemy defeated
I'm just putting a bet out there.
Undead ninja, who throw shurikens with wild abandon, presumably as revenge for the shameful defeats they suffered in life. Keep a distance, lest you suffer a shameful defeat and return as a Shimambi yourself. Not as glamorous as it sounds.
These things. A general rule of thumb is that you probably shouldn't smash priceless amber fossils, especially not when the fossilized bug, bat, flower, whatever inside can come to life and start chasing you. Still smashing them can prove surprisingly satisfying. Yeah, tongue twister. Yep, so I'm getting Jurassic Park vibes. It's been preserved in amber!
And I get the Slackomancer. The laziest necromancer in all of the known universe. He enjoys the company of the dead because they are the only ones less motivated than he is.
Oh,
His foot looks like a hand.
Yeah,
or perhaps a talon?
It's meant to be a talon, but it could work as a hand. That'd be funny to casting back with point of view.
Yeah.
Yeah, these annoying things. The chair has been sat on enough times to be driven insane. With its newfound insanity, it hopes to sit on you. Picking up and throwing it will bring it to its senses, however prompting it to realize the error of its ways and return to being a normal chair.
Okay.
Yeah, these were fun.
When faced with one of these, chances are, there's going to be a hilarious oversized explosion in a few seconds. But there's good news! If you have psychic powers, you can grab it and use that explosion for yourself. And if you do, you'll be immune to it too. How? Scientists have agreed on one hypothesis. Dunno, psychic magic?
About right. Yes, there's a cannon named Cannon. And just like you'd expect, it's a cannon called Cannon. It shoots cannonballs. Usually since cannonballs won't budge, you're best off just going on ahead and avoiding them. Cannonballs can be grabbed for fun times, though. I destroyed a lot of them. I had to break them.
Everywhere.
Yeah, I had to break them. I dodged them. Why? Kill them all.
Next up, we have the Dreadmill. A cannon wishing to experience the joys of movement and gravity. Why, to guide itself, this impractically designed spike-coated tank. It really should have invested in grab-proof cannonballs because psychics can still make practical use of the ones it shoots. The tank, though. This might be the most annoying enemy in the game.
This crawling cork spends its days 12 hit points. It's just, oh man, they're such a pain to kill. Searching for a bottle big enough to plug itself into. Frustrated by its futile quest, it now aims to crush anyone in its way. As monsters want to do. You just don't want.
Oh my gosh!
Utensils launch that it gets stuck in its hide until it's defeated, saving a metaphor for its timeless struggle.
Corkopter! Even if a Corkopter is fortunate enough to find a mystical glass bottle to fit itself to, it'll be faced with the dilemma of how to get itself on the top of said bottle. Thus it spliced itself with a propeller to fly up there. And yet, the utensil's lost status still gets stuck in its hide, reminding it of how it got stuck on its quest to get stuck.
Once somebody thought to create the ultimate vanilla scented candle. Achieving such results, of course, would mean turning said candle to a flying fireball shooting terror, but so worth it. Smell that sweet, sweet scent. Another boss?
I'm getting all the bosses.
Yep.
Shuzak! The tank is an artificial monster hive driven by the Shuzak Queen. The hive's pocket dimension produces thousands of Shuzak monsters. Its heavy weight, when combined with the Queen's pyrokinetic abilities, can simulate fake volcanic eruptions, and was not commissioned by King Glutnut 9. He told us to put that last bit in the database, so it must be true.
Pocket dimension.
I
just had to Shuzak 2! The stocks always come in pairs. Here's a spare. Another Shuzak Queen is always in the ready within the hive in case anything happens to the one currently driving said hive. Curiously, each new queen has stronger psychokinetic abilities than the last one, creating meteor showers at will, because that's totally what socks do, we guess.
Shuzak larvae. Shuzak queens lay hundreds of eggs each day, a marvel for an artificially created monster. Many speculate how Shuzak was created to begin with. although a popular theory suggests it was engineered from the germs of King Glutnut's socks. That is a lie, of course. The King's feet are clean and smell absolutely lovely. He ordered us to put that in.
It took a little sock. You throw 2 of them into a shoe and this is what happens.
And what can I say? I think Glutnut's awesome. Not only is he so incredibly cool and well-spoken, but his feet are scented very nicely.
Yeah.
Man, what a cool guy.
Yeah. I consider you have the speed of lint, you have sock theory, and you have coat hanger theory. Very closely related theories. You put 2 coat hangers in the closet, close the door, you open it, and there's a million.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
Inspired by railroad crossing signals, this robotic buddy is designed for the specific purpose of assisting aspiring train robbers. Paradoxically, the only one way of attaining a toss buck is to steal one from a train. Perhaps the assumption that train bandits need a toss buck was passed around to prevent train robbers? Okay.
Volrachno. This tough rocky monster launches heated boulders. But they're not quite as heated as the arguments among monster researchers over whether the entity is a spider or a hermit crab. Its name seems to suggest that the spider camp won out, but the Team Hermit Crab is not about to give up anytime soon.
Yeah. Originally conceived as a dishwashing robot, some jokester took a bunch of them and filled them with an unidentifiable alien slime, flubber, instead of dish detergent. While functioning, it now spits slime blobs into an attempt to return to normal. You almost feel sorry for it if it didn't pose such an environmental hazard.
Rancidella.
Another boss.
The notorious witch chef, who was said to have been the royal cook of Geozych's first king, Glutnut the First, centuries ago. Bathing in her heated cauldron has not only toughened her to the point of near invulnerability, but also allowed her to live on indefinitely in a zombie-like form. She considers herself her greatest dish.
Interesting. The Store Toad. A fragment of the distortion that leaked out from the Astray Abyss. It resembles the silhouette of the Eternitoad, flipped upside down and warped beyond all recognition. I guess that is the Eternitoad, I didn't realize. Of what it was. Such is the essence of the distortion that bled upon reality. What do you think of that bit of poetry? We're very proud of it.
Voidroid. Dr. Devoid created these robotic henchmen/cultists to fanatically carry out her will across the ages. Don't make the mistake of trying to talk to them. Oh, they're jerks anyway. Once they stop warping around, hit them with all you got.
Voidroid Prison. This Voidroid was actually the result of a teleportal experiment involving 4 separate Voidroids mashed into one. It is constantly and rapidly shifting between these 4 distinct identities, which sounds crazier than it is, as all of them follow the same Dr. Void's brain-dead minion programming. Therefore, it acts relatively sane, for the most part. Whoops.
Pentafool. A newly discovered monster which appears to be made of concentrated psychic energy. The identity of the psychic who made these monsters and their intentions remain unknown, but one thing is for certain. Whomever seeks to create monsters with their mind is a total fool! Get it?
Yeah. Yieldmon. Oh.
Yield Demon.
Oh, Demon. I think it's like Digimon and Pokemon. Yieldmon. It's Yieldmon! I choose you, Yieldmon! Initially dismissed as a road sign gone rogue, recent studies into this new breed of monster revealed high concentration of psychic energy, specifically the kind of energy released by fears of the supernatural. To think that there is somebody out there with irrational fear of yield signs and haunted houses full of yield signs. This could have given us evidence regarding who might have created monsters.
Alright, so we're going to have to do the other 50. I think we'll do a few of them at the end of every episode as we go through the second campaign.
Okay.
We know that we stopped at 50.
Okay, so there's not that many left.
Weren't there 100?
27. 27 left.
Yeah, we'll go through the rest of them bit by bit.
Alright. Well, then my single poke is just we need to check a little bit, and we'll call it. We got
Yep.
as I mentioned there, it's kind of neat that each one has their own unique art.
Yeah, I think so. I think it's very cool.
Let's get some bird. Turn its head. Photograph of a gnome. Yeah, no, you guys have a lot of fun, a lot of passion.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, yeah.
You want a Glutnut plushie? Now's your chance.
We should listen to despotic hearts.
Heretics?
Heroics.
Oh, okay.
There you go. The Glutnut theme.
Yeah. Get a duck. I like the box. That's always kind of a fun art style. I forget what it's called, where you just do strokes on black paper. Programming? Play? Cloth? I can't tell what that is. That didn't go so well.
Yeah, they didn't all work out.
I think that one of is losing her skin or something.
It's probably fine.
In control, out of control. Woman. Luigi?
Plumbing around copyrights. Go ahead and hit that one. Well, it doesn't sound very Mario to me. Whatever.
That's a cool monster. I wouldn't mind fighting one of whatever that is. It's a dragon thing?
It's a dragon thing.
Despotic ramblings.
Back to Glutnut, the true hero. That's what we need for the next storyline. We need the Glutnut game. I don't know why you drew that.
Very different game was planned initially.
That's a very different game right there.
I'm thinking of the Metal Gear Solid developer game.
Hideo Kojima?
Hideo Kojima's game, Death Stranding. He has that thing there attached to the baby. Yeah, the baby.
That advertisement that makes no sense.
Yeah.
Anyway, keep going.
I'm just now stuck thinking that.
Yeah, I don't want to look at the baby anymore. Moving on.
I don't blame you.
I like some of these and some of these.
You just have fun. You just threw stuff going. We want an album art.
See, that one's great right there.
Simple and fun. Yep. Photoshop filters. Makes it kind of look.
It's called a lens flare.
I'm also looking at like degradation of the leaves and stuff, where it looks like
okay.
now. Let's look at the turtle monster.
Ow!
Diamond Head, go!
Diamond Head Motorcycle Racer.
Where's that character? I want to play as that. That's clearly a Pokemon. It's a Cubone mixed with one of the legendary dogs, the Birdtail. That's walking down the street. Kind of a fun silhouette effect over the city, like a guardian protecting the city. You can see it's a woman with hair, I think. Got a tunnel. Got a Modern Warfare with Legos.
Lego game.
Lego game.
Incoming!
Yep.
And incoming is all. Ooh.
Yeah, what keeps you up at night kind of music.
No, incoming should be a scream. Incoming! And something dramatic slamming into you.
Space, tread lightly. I'm now thinking of that monster, that new horror monster that's like a giant telephone pole with the speaker.
Oh, you're talking about
Radiohead or whatever it is called. Telephone head.
Whatever it was.
And I'm looking at this. I'm
Siren.
Siren head. Yeah, I'm like looking at it, just like what am I looking at? Aliens!
Yeah, that's an alien right there.
Another gnome and cat.
All right.
So,
inappropriate art for the first song right there.
So,
until next time and every time.
This is Schneider
and Hadriex
signing off.
Bye.
Thank you.